Never forget this. The market doesn't care about you, but it will quietly reward the trader who finally stops lying to themselves. Today, you're getting 20 years of brutal trading lessons compressed into one simple, no BS roadmap to actually become profitable, instead of being almost there forever. Here's why this matters. Most traders don't blow up from one stupid trade. They die slowly. Ego, oversizing, refusing to fix the same mistakes year after year. You've probably lived that moment yourself, staring at your screen late at night thinking, how did I mess this up again? After promising this time would be different. This video is about making it actually different. The market doesn't care who you are. It doesn't care how smart you think you are, how hard your life has been, or how much effort you put in last month. It doesn't care if you're trading from a mansion, a dorm room, or your car. It cares about one thing only. Do you show up with a real edge and the discipline to use it or not? That's it. And here's the part most people get wrong. You can build a real edge with way less knowledge than you think. Think back to the first time you opened a chart. It probably looked like pure chaos. Candles, wicks, random lines, and people online throwing around words like Fibonacci, liquidity, imbalance, and macro like it was normal conversation. You assumed the profitable traders must know everything. So you did what everyone does. You chased information, more videos, more indicators, more tools, more strategies, more secret systems. And somehow, the more you learned, the worse your trading got. That's not a coincidence. Here's the harsh truth. The best traders are not the ones who know the most. They're the ones who do the least, the best. They don't try to understand the entire market. They master a tiny piece of it. One setup, one behavior, one situation. And then they repeat it like a machine. That's where this journey actually starts. Let me walk you through the brutal truths that turn a confused, overtrading account into one that can pull money out of the market on purpose. Not by luck, not by accident. First things first, you are what you are right now. Maybe you're undercapitalized. Maybe you're over-leveraged. Maybe you're emotionally exhausted. Maybe you're on your fourth fresh start this year. Maybe you've blown an account. Maybe more than one. Maybe you don't even talk about trading with your family anymore because you're embarrassed. That's real. And pretending you're somewhere else is one of the biggest reasons you keep losing. The market doesn't care that you started late. It doesn't care that other people passed you. It doesn't care about your past mistakes. It only cares about what you do next. Not next year, not next month. The literal next decision, the next trade you take, or the next trade you walk away from. Some of the best traders alive today started after going broke. Others started with tiny accounts and spent years grinding. The common factor isn't background, it's honesty. They accepted reality and built from there, instead of trading like the person they wish they were. So be honest with yourself. Look at your actual account history, not your hopes. Are you a beginner with no real edge yet? Are you break even but keep giving it back? Are you the trader who sizes up when emotional? Once you stop lying about where you are, fixing it becomes possible. Here's the first brutal rule. Simple always wins. And if that offends your "I'm smarter than this" voice, good. You do not need 10 indicators. You do not need to understand every news release. You do not need a reason for every candle. You need one simple, repeatable edge. One pattern, one structure, one situation where you know exactly what you're looking for, where you're wrong, and how much you're risking. Think of it like food. You don't need to open a restaurant that sells everything. You need one item that's so good people come back for it. Once you have that, you stop experimenting and start repeating. In trading, that might be a clean breakout from a range, a pullback in trend to a key level, a specific behavior during the market open. That's enough. If you're new, strip your chart down. Price, a few levels, nothing else. Learn how price actually moves, where it stalls, where it explodes, where it traps people. Indicators come later. If you start with them, you'll never trust your own eyes. The market rewards boring edges executed well. Next rule: stop trying to trade everything. Pick one asset. Most traders fail because every day is a new toy. Stocks today, crypto tomorrow, gold next week. You never give your brain enough time to learn anything deeply. Every market has a personality, how it reacts to levels, how it moves during different times of day, how it traps traders. If you're always switching, you're always new. Pick one thing and live with it. One index, one pair, one stock. Watch how it behaves. When it trends, when it chops, when it fakes out. Over time, it stops feeling random. It starts feeling familiar, like a movie you've seen 100 times. That familiarity comes from screen time, and there's no shortcut around it. This part isn't sexy, but it's where real skill comes from. Replay charts, review days, ask simple questions. Where was my setup? What worked? What didn't? What did price do before the move? Your brain learns through repetition, not theory. But none of that matters if your size is wrong. This is where most traders actually die. It's not bad entries. It's bad sizing. One normal loss with proper size is fine. One oversized loss can end everything. Oversizing causes panic, early exits, late entries, revenge trades. If your heart rate spikes when you enter a trade, your size is too big, period. Here's the fix. Reduce size until you feel nothing. If you can't think clearly, you're not trading, you're reacting. The trader who can stay calm is the one who survives long enough to win. Once size is under control, something powerful happens. You stop obsessing over money and start focusing on execution. Staring at your profit and loss destroys decision making. You cut winners early, you hold losers too long, you force trades just to get green. Your job during the session is not to protect a number, it's to protect decision quality. Think of trading like sports. You don't score on every play, you run one good play at a time. Stack enough good plays and the points show up. Now let's talk about losing, because it never goes away. There are two types of losses. Good losses happen when you followed your plan and the trade didn't work. That's business. Accept it. Bad losses come from ego, impulse, and rule breaking. Those are optional. Most traders beat themselves up over good losses and ignore bad ones. That's backwards. You should be calm after a clean loss and ruthless about fixing emotional ones. This is why ranking matters. Not all trades are equal. You need a simple system. A+ trades, full size. B trades, reduce size. C trades, skip. Over time, you'll see the truth. Your best trades carry your account. The rest drain it. But you'll never see that without journaling. Your brain remembers emotions, not facts. Write down what you traded, why, how you felt, and how it ended. Patterns appear fast when you do this consistently. And finally, rules. Real rules. Rules that stop you when you're emotional. Max daily loss. Max losing streak. Fixed trading hours. Rules protect you from you. And yes, this game is lonely. Having at least one real trader around you matters. Not for signals, for sanity. At some point, you'll have all the knowledge you need, and you'll still feel stuck. That's the fork. Quit or change. Changing means boredom, discipline, repetition. Doing the same simple thing over and over, even when it's not exciting. That's where profitable traders are made. If you want to see how to turn all of this into a simple, repeatable trading routine you can actually follow starting tomorrow, watch the next video on your screen. If you have thoughts on today's topic or something you'd like me to dig deeper into, feel free to leave a comment. I always appreciate the conversation. And if you got value from this, tap like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the alert bell so you're here for the next breakdown. See you next time.